And today I'd like to talk about teleportation. How did I get here? Walk with me. So, ever since man's taken his first step, he's always thought, how can I get there faster? So the wheel came along, and then we had things like bicycles, carts, wagons, non-motor vehicles. And then we had our motor vehicles, automobiles, trucks, tractors, and of course we moved to our steam locomotives and our trains of non-steam engines, and of course the airplane. And even when we're just walking around like in the mall and stuff like that, we have escalators, elevators. I mean, walking is a thing of the past. And then in the mid-1900s came along the idea of science fiction and the fact that maybe there are even faster ways. Alien spacecraft, hover technology. But then Star Trek came along and introduced us to the idea of teleportation. That is the dematerialization of matter, and then you move it and you rematerialize it somewhere else. And I'm thinking, what if that was reality? What if humans could actually do that? Actually dematerialize their body matter and rematerialize it somewhere else? I tell you what, that'd be freaking awesome. But first, we have to really sit down and answer some serious questions. But I need a better place to do that, so let's go. The flowing river. Now let's imagine this stream as flowing matter through the time-space continuum. What could possibly happen if you dematerialize and then you try to flow through? Well, as you can see in this stream, it's broken up by rocks, it's broken up by animals, it's broken up by even smaller particles that you can't even see. So one big issue with teleportation is what happens if on the way you pick something else up and you come out and you have a fish wiggling out of your chest, or you have antelope horns, or you have a branch for an arm? Couldn't that happen? We have to think about these kind of things. Nobody ever does. They just want to teleport, get point A to point B without even thinking about it. And what if you've never been to the area before? You could teleport into a rock. You could teleport up in the air where there's nothing to land on and fall to your death. I mean, these are serious consequences of things that could happen. All related to the flowing river of the time-space continuum. You just really gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? All right, one more venue change. Whoa, 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 jeez, whoa. Ugh. If you hear kids screaming, they have every right to be, because this is frightening. Basically, the final part of teleportation that we have to worry about is, how does the rematerialization work? How could that possibly happen? How would it know to put your arm here and your arm here and your leg here? I mean, you could have a leg coming out of your head and your arm could be your leg. Who knows how that could work? How could you possibly be able to trust something like that? It'd have to be encoded so perfectly and uniquely per person, because I'm sure no person's organs and everything are in the same exact place, so it wouldn't really matter. You gotta really, really think about these things before you even consider how awesome teleportation could be. You have to consider how messed up it could make you. So what do you think about teleportation? Tell me with a video response or a comment below. I'm really curious. See you next time.